This is a quick video to share my strategy for getting the parts I need for my projects. Since a lot of the material I get from my car and truck projects comes from the junkyard, I thought I would create a video showing the tools I bring with me. The tool set I created has supported 95% of my reclamation activities. Here I've laid out for you my professional junkyard tool set that I've assembled for every trip I make to the junkyard. I'll start on the left over here. Obviously safety first, you want to make sure you have gloves and a set of safety glasses. But moving on with this bag, I've had this bag for a few years now, and it's definitely seen better days. You can see it's coming apart. I'm going to be getting a new bag. I want to get one that's 16 to 18 inches long. It has a closed top, a bunch of pockets that seal for security. And the reason I'm telling you that is because if any of you out there have a recommendation for a great tool bag, please comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Moving on, I've got this small tool tin that goes inside the bag, and it carries a lot of the things I like to keep organized. I've got knives for cutting, small ratchet device. This ratchet device is awesome. I'll link it below. It allows you the ability to get into tight places with Phillips heads, flat heads, and Torx bits. Let's see if I can get the angle right for you. And so this gets into really, really tight places. I love that for the smaller work. I've got a set of bigger Torx heads that get into seats or seat belts. And then of course I've got a full assortment of Allen head wrenches. Moving on, I have an assortment of screwdrivers and pry devices. Got a little pry device for small things. I got the big pry device for exterior panels, interior panels, bumper covers, etc. This comes in very handy, makes it very easy to pull those things off. And then of course all the different screwdrivers, both long and short. Again, you need these short ones for the tight places. Moving on, I've got all the wrenches or the pliers that I need. So I got vice grips, channel locks, and needle nose and regular pliers. I've got a couple of adjustable wrenches. And then of course, moving back over to the small stuff, I got a couple magnets in case things drop, and the batteries here. Now these are 9-volt batteries that would be great for testing things before you pull them out of the junkyard. The place I go to no longer provides warranty unless you buy it, and I'm not interested in their warranties. It's ridiculously expensive. These 9-volt batteries will drive things like fuel injectors or other electrical components in the vehicle, so it's good to keep these in your bag and keep them wrapped and separated because you can easily short this out and cause yourself a problem. All right, moving on to my socket set. I've got two different socket sets, 1/4 inch and 3/8. Of course, I've got all the various sizes, both in SAE and metric, with a couple of extensions. 3/8, of course, SAE metric as well, with a lot of different extensions. I tend to use a 1/4 inch more because a lot of the stuff is close in work that I like to do, but I have used all of these. It's very important to have that. Then the steering wheel puller, when I pull steering wheels, you can pull other things with this obviously, but this is something that's definitely staying in my bag full time. And then here's the big boy. I started carrying this over the last year because it makes quick duty of removing bolts and nuts that parts that have many of those bolts and nuts on it. And since it's an impact driver, it makes it really easy, especially if they're rusted. So this makes quick duty of it. And of course I've got a full assortment of extensions here that have the right connection for the chuck that's on this particular drill driver. So that's everything I carry. It's actually helped me remove everything that I've tried to remove. I've only had one failure trying to get something off, and that was a steering wheel on a Mustang that takes a different kind of puller. And I actually need to put that in the kit, but there aren't that many Mustangs out there. But when there are Mustangs, you should pull the parts. I got a couple of videos out there about that where they're junk and perfectly good Fox bodies, like mine up here, that should not be in the junkyard. Completely straight, no rust. Anyway, if you have any comments, I'd love to hear from you. If you think that there's something I'm missing in this kit, or if you have any questions about it, please ask, comment below, and I'll see you next time on Driving Intelligence.